The time has come at last. The regular season is over, and now we can turn our attention to the playoffs and the march to Super Bowl 59, which will take place at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans on February 9th. 14 teams, all with their eyes on the ultimate prize, but only one will hoist the Lombardi Trophy. The Detroit Lions, roaring into the playoffs as the NFC's top seed at 15-2. This team is a force to be reckoned with, boasting the league's most explosive offense, averaging a scorching 33.2 points per game. Quarterback Jared Goff has been masterful under center, orchestrating an offensive symphony with surgical precision. But it's not just Goff. This offense is loaded with weapons. However, there are storm clouds gathering on the defensive side of the ball. Injuries have ravaged this unit, leaving them vulnerable. Can the Lions overcome their defensive woes? Keep an eye on third-year receiver Jameson Williams. The former Alabama star has emerged as a legitimate deep threat, adding another layer to this already potent offense. Don't underestimate the heart of a champion. The Philadelphia Eagles are back in the playoffs, looking to recapture the magic of their Super Bowl 57 run. Their ground game is a thing of beauty, a battering ram led by the bruising Saquon Barkley. They are ranked second in the NFL, punishing defenses and controlling the clock. But here's the question. Has their reliance on the run game come at the expense of their passing attack? Can Jalen Hurts make the throws when they need them most? On the defensive side of the ball, the Eagles have undergone a significant transformation. New coordinator Vic Fangio has brought his defensive genius to the city of brotherly love, and the secondary looks revitalized. Tom Brady may be enjoying retirement, but the Tampa Bay Buccaneers haven't missed a beat. They're back in the playoffs, defying expectations and proving they're more than just a one-man show. First-year offensive coordinator Liam Cohen has breathed new life into this offense. Quarterback Kyle Trask looks comfortable, confident, and ready to lead this team on a deep playoff run. But their Achilles heel is clear, the secondary. Injuries have decimated this group all season, leaving them vulnerable against the league's elite passing attacks. Keep an eye on second-year defensive lineman Kalia Kancey. The young pass rusher has been a disruptive force in the trenches, and his performance could be the key to a deep playoff run. Nobody does more with less than Sean McVay and the Los Angeles Rams. They've battled through adversity, embraced the next man up mentality, and found themselves back in the playoffs. Their calling card, winning close games. This team knows how to win the nail-biters, the down-to-the-wire thrillers that define playoff football, but the health of their superstars remains a concern. Can Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua stay healthy and carry this offense on their backs? What's truly remarkable is the contributions they've received from their rookie class. These young guns have stepped up in a big way, playing with a maturity beyond their years. The Minnesota Vikings are once again contenders, securing a 14-3 record and looking every bit the part of a Super Bowl contender. Brian Flores has worked his magic on defense. This unit is a turnover-creating machine, leading the NFL with an astounding 24 interceptions. But the question lingers, can Sam Darnold, despite his impressive regular season, replicate that success under the bright lights of the playoffs? This is uncharted territory for the veteran quarterback. While Justin Jefferson commands the Lions' share of attention from opposing defenses, look for Jordan Addison to exploit those opportunities. The rookie receiver is a budding star, and his ability to win one-on-one matchups could be crucial. The Washington Commanders are back in the playoffs, and they're bringing their brand of hold-your-breath football with them. Rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels has been nothing short of electric. His ability to extend plays, make throws on the run, and energize this offense has been a sight to behold. However, there are cracks in their defensive armor. Can they generate enough pressure on opposing quarterbacks? Can they limit the big plays that have plagued them at times? One thing's for sure, they're the best fourth down team in the NFL. Coach Ron Rivera isn't afraid to roll the dice, and that aggressive mentality can swing momentum in a heartbeat. The Green Bay Packers, a team steeped in tradition, are back in the playoffs, looking to add another chapter to their storied legacy. The addition of Josh Jacobs has transformed their rushing attack. He's given them a physical presence they've lacked in recent years, taking pressure off Aaron Rodgers and opening up the playbook. But the loss of cornerback Jair Alexander is a major blow. Can they overcome his absence and slow down the league's elite receivers? The key to their success might just lie in the hands of safety Xavier McKinney. Can he recapture his ball-hawking form and create those game-changing turnovers? The Kansas City Chiefs, led by the maestro himself, Patrick Mahomes, are once again among the favorites to hoist the Lombardi Trophy. Mahomes is the engine that makes this team go. His ability to make every throw, extend plays, and dissect defenses is simply unmatched. But here's the thing, while the Chiefs finished with a stellar 15-2 record, they haven't quite reached that level of dominance we've come to expect. Can they find another gear in the playoffs? Defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo deserves a ton of credit. He's molded this defense into a formidable unit, capable of shutting down the league's best. The Buffalo Bills, led by the electrifying Josh Allen, are once again a force to be reckoned with. Their offense is a highlight reel waiting to happen, capable of putting up points in a hurry. Allen is playing the best football of his career. He's a true MVP candidate, a quarterback who can beat you with his arm and his legs. But there are concerns about their defense, particularly against playoff-caliber competition. Can they get enough stops against the league's elite quarterbacks? One encouraging sign: Allen has taken exceptional care of the football this season, limiting turnovers and giving his team a chance to win every week. The Baltimore Ravens are back in the playoffs and they have their sights set on a Super Bowl run. Lamar Jackson is healthy and he's playing the best football of his career. He's a nightmare for opposing defenses, a dual-threat quarterback who can take over a game in an instant. But there's one glaring concern. Justin Tucker, arguably the greatest kicker in NFL history, has struggled this season. Can he regain his form when it matters most? After a slow start, the Ravens' defense has rounded into form. They're playing with a renewed swagger, and their ability to create turnovers could be the key to a deep playoff run. Don't sleep on the Houston Texans. This team might be a surprise entrant in the playoffs, but they're not here by accident. Their defense, led by the brilliant DeMeco Ryans, is the real deal. They're suffocating, aggressive, and capable of shutting down the league's best offenses. However, there are questions about their offense. Second-year quarterback C.J. Stroud has experienced a sophomore slump. Can he elevate his game in the playoffs? If Stroud can't find his rhythm, the Texans will need to rely on running back Joe Mixon and their ground game to control the clock and keep their defense fresh. The Los Angeles Chargers are back in the playoffs, hoping to erase the memory of last year's heartbreaking wildcard loss. New defensive coordinator Jesse Minter has worked wonders with this defense. They're playing with a confidence and swagger we haven't seen in years. The question is, can Justin Herbert finally win a playoff game? He's put up gaudy numbers in the regular season, but playoff success has eluded him. The addition of J.K. Dobbins has given them a much-needed boost in the running game. His ability to grind out tough yards and keep the chains moving could be crucial. The Pittsburgh Steelers are back in the playoffs, relying on their trademark defensive tenacity. This defense is tough, physical, and relentless. They're masters at creating pressure, forcing turnovers, and making life miserable for opposing quarterbacks. But the biggest question mark surrounds their offense. Can Russell Wilson recapture his Pro Bowl form and lead this team on a deep playoff run? For Wilson to succeed, he needs George Pickens to step up. The talented young receiver has the potential to be a game breaker, but he needs to be more consistent. The Denver Broncos are back in the playoffs for the first time since their Super Bowl 50 triumph. Can they recapture that magic? Their defense, led by the mastermind Vance Joseph, has been nothing short of spectacular. They're ranked among the league's best, a unit capable of carrying this team to the promised land. But this is uncharted territory for this young team. They lack playoff experience and the pressure will be immense. Rookie quarterback Bo Nix has been a revelation. His poise, accuracy, and playmaking ability have exceeded all expectations. He's a legitimate Offensive Rookie of the Year candidate. 14 teams, all with a dream. The road to Super Bowl LIX is paved with challenges, adversity, and moments of brilliance. Which teams will rise to the occasion? Which players will etch their names in NFL lore? The journey begins now.